what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It is Thursday, June 9th, and thank you so much for tuning in to Good Morning Vail here on TV8. And don't forget, there's more for you on Channel 92. Well, we've got a big show for you today. We've got several interviews to do. We've got to look at what's going on in the community. We keep talking about everything that keeps happening and going on here in our local community. And today, if your birthday is today, you're going to share that with Johnny Depp, who turns 58, Natalie Portman, who turns 40, and Michael J. Fox, who turns 60. So if you share the birthday with those individuals, happy birthday to you, and thank you again for tuning in. Some important things that happened back in history on June 9th. Donald Duck in 1934 first premiered. Now, we talked a little bit about Walt Disney yesterday because he had graduated from high school yesterday, so it took him 17 years to get Donald Duck going and in his Disney cartoons. Another important thing that happened back in 1973 is Secretariat won the first Triple Crown in 25 years. So it was quite some time before there was a Triple Crown winner, and the one before that was Citation in 1948. So again, we've got a big show for you today. I was actually over in Vail yesterday with my son Adam and Maddie Evans, looking at the village and soaking up some beautiful weather that's out there and watching the finishing touches that they're putting on setting up the GoPro games. They were getting that climbing wall dialed in, and a lot of the vendors were out there in the area getting all set up. So today is going to be a very, very exciting day over there in Vail with these GoPro games that we'll talk a little bit more about. But right now, let's take it over to Maddie Evans. I was talking about the weather. Maddie, how are things over in Vale Village this morning?
You know, Kevin, things are a little bit chilly first thing this morning, so if you're going to get out here, make sure that you're layered appropriately for being out here, because we are seeing a bit of cloud coverage first thing this morning, and that's going to kind of be on and off throughout the course of today. There was a little bit of precipitation not that long ago taking place in Vail. For today, though, we are expecting a 20% chance of moisture to continue throughout the course of today. First thing this morning, temperatures a little bit cooler, 59 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 76 later this afternoon. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see mostly cloudy skies first thing this morning. That's going to dissipate just a little bit, and then we are expecting to see partly cloudy skies, and then we'll see that cloud coverage roll back in, but that high is still going to take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 91 degrees in Denver with a 20% chance of precipitation. They're going to see quite a bit of cloud coverage down there. 78 in Vail, 76 in Avon, and 80 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, we are seeing a little bit warmer temperatures. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 47 degrees is our overnight low. We're going to see that sun set just a little bit later by the day. 8:33 is when it's going down today. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage, temperatures reaching up into the 80s and continuing into Saturday as well. And then by Sunday, we'll start to see those temperatures cool down. Monday, temperatures touching into the 60s again. So we are going to see an influx in warmer temperatures, and then we're going to see them decrease in the next 5 days. So just be prepared for all of the weather that we have coming our way, and that 20% chance of moisture is going to be on and off throughout the course of today, especially with that cloud coverage rolling in and rolling out. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, whether you want some fossils or minerals or some fine jewelry, they're your one-stop shop for all you need, and they're located right next to me here at the Solaris Plaza. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Kevin's going to give you all sorts of information on things taking place in our community.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As Maddie pointed out, it is a little brisk outside right now, but those temperatures are surely going to warm up today. And as she sits there in Vale Village, I know there's a lot of vendor tents that are set up there today that weren't there yesterday afternoon. So everybody's getting ready to get out there in full force. Now, talking about some of the events that are taking place, Ford Amphitheater is really starting to light things up. They've already kicked it off. They had Michael Fronte out there and a lot of energy happening there at the Ford Amphitheater. They've got coming up a local favorite, Government Mule, and then Warren Hayes and Grace Potter are going to kick it off after that. So take a look, go to discovervail.com, and you can pull up Ford Amphitheater and see all the musical acts that are coming this way. They've pulled out all the stops this year and have some amazing entertainers that are going to grace that venue. So you can see it up on the screen right now as we roll through. I mean, I'm just in awe at what they've gotten this year coming out there. So the Amp is going to be rocking all summer long. So make sure you get out there, find a band or find a group that you like. Make sure you get the tickets now because that place sells out pretty quick. Another area to go see some arts and entertainment is the Vallar Performing Arts Center. Now, to get a lineup on what's happening there, go to vallarpac.org. Vallar Performing Arts Center, if you haven't been there yet, is located up in Beaver Creek, right below where the ice rink is. There's some escalators that go down, and what an intimate venue. They've got everything from comedians to musical groups going on. You see John Fogerty as it scrolls through some of the events that are coming on. Kenny G is coming up on July 11th, so some really, really fun events that are taking place there. Now, the thing that's been the buzz so far going on are these GoPro mountain games. I don't want to get too much into it because Maddie's going to be speaking with Ross Leonhardt from the Vale Valley Foundation to kind of go into a little more of what's happening. They kicked them off with the mountain bike dual slalom. They had some whitewater river things going on with some of the kayaking already. And today it's going to start kicking things off over in Vale Village. So it's coming on site now, and there's going to be some fun stuff going on, which Maddie and Ross will fill you in here in a little bit. Another big event that's going on coming up on the 18th is Pride in the Park. So get out there, get your Pride on. That is the 18th of this month from noon to 7 p.m. So if you're interested in yoga, drag show, they even have a paw show, and then a DJ dance party over at Nottingham Park here in Avon, Colorado. That is the Pride event taking place June 18th from 12 to 7 p.m. So a lot of fun there. Make sure you take part in that. And then the fun just keeps continuing. The Vail Farmers Market is starting to happen now, June 19th through October 2nd. That is every Sunday from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Go to vailfarmersmarket.com to get more information, but better yet, just show up. There's some amazing vegetables, a lot of fresh produce, farmer-grown, local-grown things. A lot of vendors are going to be there preparing food, so make sure you get out there and check out the Vail's Farmer Market on Sunday, one of my favorite events to go to. And then last but certainly not least is a little bit of history and a little bit of culture happening in the Leadville, Twin Lakes area. A lot of summer activities going on. They really put on a great July 4th festival. You can see up on the screen right now. Very patriotic there in Leadville and a lot going on. But coming up are Boom Days as well. That's a 3-day event going back to 1881 to celebrate the gold and silver rush that took place. So a lot more going on there in that Leadville, Twin Lakes area. If you want some more information, go to leadvilletwinlakes.com and you'll see the whole lineup of events that's taking place. So not to really skip over the GoPro games, I want to take it back to Maddie over in Vail and see what she has to say now.
It is absolutely beautiful out here this morning. That sun has finally made its way up. Those clouds have dissipated just a little bit first thing this morning. But if you're coming over here to enjoy the GoPro mountain games, well, right where we are, this is what they call Gear Town. And Gear Town has all of the great vendors. So we've got the big, huge GoPro tent right behind us. And that is going to feature some really cool products throughout the course of the weekend. Their brand new line of GoPro. So you want to come, you want to check that out. But also over here in Gear Town is a very fun concert venue. And so there's going to be live music. And some of us, we all know, we all love the Runaway Grooms. They're going to be playing here later this afternoon. You can go to their website for the entire lineup of events. But we've got things like Yeti coolers right behind us. And then as you make your way down there, just so many great vendors. We just have Ross Leonhardt showed up. He's behind the camera. He's excited. He's making some silly faces. It's really fun to just come over here, enjoy everything that the GoPro Mountain Games has to offer, and then you make your way to Lion's Head, and that's what they call Dogtown. Now in Dogtown, you can adopt a furry friend there. So maybe you're looking to expand the family, bring a new member in. Well, you can do that here at the GoPro Mountain Games over in Dogtown in Lion's Head, where you can also watch the Dog competition, and there's always live music over there as well. Then new this year is the Hangout over in Golden Peak, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that with Ross because he's going to have all of the information on exactly what's taking place over in Golden Peak, only because it's just a fun atmosphere. It's fun to be here. It's fun to see everything, get all the live music in, get all of the swag that's around, and really just hang out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from that break, we're going to introduce you to Ross Leonhardt, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vale Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
Good quiz.
Okay, cool. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm standing here with the man behind all of the knowledge of the GoPro Mountain Games, Ross Leonhardt. Good morning, Ross.
Morning, Maddie. Good to see you outside the studio here.
I know, it's nice to be outside and kind of see the hustle and bustle. Not everything is full and of life yet and going, but it's going to be very shortly.
Yeah, give it less than an hour. This thing's coming alive right now.
And there's a lot taking place. So starting here where we kind of are in Gear Town right now, and then making your way just through the village, there's 1,000,000,001 things going on.
There's going to be so much going on. So starting out far west, I heard you guys talking about Dogtown when I walked out. Be sure to check out Dogtown. We'll have dock dogs, a lot of activations with Origin, and that's where you can adopt a dog over there with our friends at the Eagle County Animal Shelter. A VIP area over there in the Arabelle overlooking the pools, which is pretty cool. Working your way a little bit east, you come into Vale Village with Gear Town. We got a couple music stages over here that people will be performing throughout the day. We've got the climbing wall at the base of Gondola 1 right there, Mountain Plaza. A lot going on. We got kayakers coming through the I Bridge all day, warming up. Keep going east. We got Golden Peak. It's called the Hangout in Golden Peak this year. We got Jam in the Van. Abby Wren's doing face painting that we know a lot of people are excited about. Another stage outside of Jam in the Van. So there's going to be live music, vendors, people, dogs. It's going to be awesome. Athletes, everyone's going to be out here.
You know, that's my favorite part about the GoPro Mountain Games is you really never know who you're standing next to, right? Yeah. You're like getting coffee and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm an athlete. And you're like, oh, cool. Like, what kind of athlete? Yeah. And they're like, well, I'm like a professionally ranked, like #2 in the world kayak athlete.
It's insane. It's insane. We got disc golf. The week kind of started over in Minturn, right, with the GoPro dual slalom, which was super cool, beautiful venue. We're stoked to get Minturn in on that, and that bike park's just amazing. They've done an amazing job over there. We also brought Steep Creek back. The Tin Cup Steep Creek Championships were yesterday morning, and that was a great crowd. The kayakers were just getting crushed out there, but they had a blast doing it. Dane Jackson won again, so that event hasn't been back for a couple years, so it's just great to see everything coming back this year.
It is, and especially because that one always depends on the water levels, and so sometimes we just miss those water levels just by a little bit. And right now, we saw a little precipitation overnight last night, and that's going to help raise that water up and make sure that people are out there, they're safe, but there's enough water to keep them away from the bottom.
For sure, and safety is always our #1 priority with these athletes and getting them out there, but the water is doing great right now. We're actually in a really good spot, so it was a close call there, but it's looking really good. It feels like summer.
It does feel like summer, and with how fast it's flowing, these athletes are so intense. I mean, I love Emily Jackson and I love Nick Troutman, and they're such incredible people, and just knowing what they do and that their entire family is involved, Dane Jackson being part of the Jackson family right there, and kind of keeping it all together. And so that's one of the coolest parts is we see so many of these athletes come back year after year.
Oh yeah, and what's awesome is it's a family thing, right? So they come out, they mark this on their calendar every year, they bring their kiddos out and either camp or RV out here, and it's a big family weekend for them. They love coming out here, and we love having them, so it's great to see them all in town again.
It is nice to see them all in town again, and it's nice to see the full lineup of events because it's been kind of different over the course of the last few years, and especially last year, things were dialed down just a little bit, and now this year you guys went bigger and better.
Yeah, we're pretty much back. Everything is kind of rocking and rolling. You can just see by the footprint of this event, it is all over town. Full lineup. It's going to be 6 days total, so we started on Tuesday. We'll go through Sunday. And it's going to be a fun weekend.
It's always a fun weekend, and especially if you're getting out here and enjoying it. And so as we're talking about the music that we've got playing, let's touch base a little bit on who's playing in the plaza today, because it's a local band that everyone knows, everybody loves.
Runaway Grooms, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're going to be on one of the stages today. They're going to be around kind of throughout the weekend, and we got a great mix of some of the local bands performing, which we love to see them out here. And then we're bringing some of the bands that are performing at the AMP Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. They'll be out performing in town throughout the day this weekend. So music is a big part of this weekend, and you're not going to be able to miss it. So we're stoked to have the Runaway Grooms, big fan of those guys. And yeah, you can go from Lion's Head to Vale Village to Golden Peak and hear music the whole way.
The whole way. And then people can just really come out here and enjoy everything, whether you want to watch the music, whether you want to participate in any of the events, or whether you just want to spectate and see kind of everything going on. Any events that you're competing in this year?
I am not competing this year. I've got a lot of work to do this weekend, and I know I look really fit, but if I did Pepe's Face Off running up that trail, I'd need 24 hours in a bed, and I don't have time for that. So I'm not competing personally, but I'm really looking forward to watching people compete on Sunday at Pepe's Face. I'm looking forward to the kayaking, a lot of fishing competitions that I'm looking forward to, and just the all-around vibe that's going to be in town this weekend.
Yeah, the vibe here is what makes it so fun, and there's just so many people to know and meet, and then you get to run into so many people that you do know here because everyone comes out for this event. There are so many great vendors too. So many of them come back every year, so you kind of just get to make acquaintances with them once, and then they'll remember you every time you come back.
It is. It's like a small family we have here that comes in every year. We're stoked to see everyone. We're right by the GoPro booth. Those guys are going to be rocking and rolling. And yeah, it's awesome. It's going to be great.
Did I hear somewhere that the GoPro booth is doing giveaways every afternoon?
They are. That's kind of the staple of what they do. There's giveaways all throughout this place in GoPro if you need a new camera. The GoPro Hero 10 is pretty sweet, and they got all the accessories and all the gear. And I was out at the dual slalom yesterday, and they had some of their guys flying their drones, and their whole crew's in town. It's just cool to see them out here doing what they do, and this is a perfect setting for them.
Now, speaking of that dual slalom yesterday, that was such an intense sport. I was not ready for what I witnessed. We were there, we got some footage, we kind of just saw the hustle and bustle that was taking place around, and I was watching some of those athletes go down, and they are not going down lightly.
No, and when you hear professional mountain biker, it's hard to picture what that is, but when you see them on that course, you realize what that is, when they're sending it off jumps and tapping their back wheel and just competing side by side with each other. It was really cool to see and really cool to be out there. And then there was live music at Little Beach Amphitheater last night as part of the mountain games, so just can't get away from it.
Roz, thank you so much for coming and giving us all this great information. What's the thing that you're most excited for?
Oh man, just everyone, the people, the friends, the family. We look at this all year and now it's here, so we're just excited to see happy families, happy athletes, the dogs, of course.
The dogs, of course.
But just happy to, kick off summer and have a good kickoff here.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us this morning and giving us all this great information. And I hope you get to enjoy as much hard work as you have to do this weekend, that you get out there and you get to soak up some of the sunshine, see some of the events, and just participate in all the fun.
I'm having a blast. I have a very fun job, so this is all fun stuff. We're stoked to be here.
Roz, thank you so much. Make sure that you make your way into Vale Village this weekend so you can be part of the GoPro Mountain Games. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vale.
Good morning, Vale.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vale.
We want to thank the Vale Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vale, Flashback on Vale Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail with all these amazing events that are taking place in and around our valley. Let's take a look and see what's going on with our local weather. Getting up today, 8 a.m., 59 degrees, a high today of 76. Beautiful, beautiful day today. 20% chance of precipitation. Light winds east, southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour, so not the gusty winds that we saw earlier. As we look at the Vail by hour, 72 degrees at noon, warming up to 74 degrees at 4 p.m., but some of those clouds possibly moving in to maybe give us a little light precipitation coming in, which is always welcomed here in the valley. Looking at the I-70 corridor, things are really warming up over in Denver. We're looking at 91, partly cloudy there, 78 degrees in Vail, 76 in Avon, and 80 degrees in Eagle. So rounding out some of that beautiful weather coming in. The nighttime temperatures not really that low, about 47 degrees is what we're looking at tonight. The sun setting, as Maddie pointed out, 8:33, so it seems like every day we're getting a minute more out of that length of the day, so we'll get to that summer solstice here pretty soon. Light winds southwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, so we'll see that coming in. But this is what's beautiful to look at is this 5-day forecast. Friday, mostly sunny, 80 degrees. Moving into the weekend, mostly sunny, 82 degrees on Saturday. There's Sunday. Beautiful sunshine day, 78 degrees, and then moving into next week, Monday, mostly sunny, sticking in that 76-degree range, and then Tuesday, full sunshine and 65 degrees. So gear up for a wonderful weekend. Get out to Vail, view some of those GoPro games, or at least get out on your bike, get out on a nice hike, and enjoy some of the great, great weather we're going to be having. And don't forget, this weather is sponsored by Lamina Jewelers, where you walk in as a customer and you leave as a friend. That's your 5-day forecast. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
What are you getting Dad this year for Father's Day? A tie, socks, maybe a t-shirt? Well, while dads love getting a gift from their family, most dads actually want a gift that works as hard as they do. A recent survey by the Home Depot asked dads what they really want and found that 3 out of 4 dads have received a Father's Day gift they end up not using. Well, joining us this morning to share the survey results and to help us find the perfect gift is Home Depot's expert Dave White. Dave, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
What are some key learnings from this survey?
Yeah, we took a look at dads across America and asked, hey, what is it that you really want for Father's Day? And we found out a couple of key things. First, 2 out of 3 dads admitted that they were hard to shop for, guilty as charged. Also, they said, hey, we'd really like to have something that we can use on a regular basis, kind of throughout the year. So great, I totally agree with that. Next, we found that over 70% of dads said, it'd be really nice to have something that I can share and bond with my kids and doing some DIY or home improvement projects or things around the house. So we took that and all the other survey data and we put together what we feel like is sort of the best of the best when it comes to buying gifts for dad.
Many dads like practical gifts they can use every day. So what can we get Dad to help him in the Fix-It department?
So Fix-It, we got some great ideas for you. I would say starting out with the Ryobi 1 Plus 18-volt hammer drill set. So any of the cordless drills, power tools from Ryobi is great. You can expand on the platform. Dad can start with one and add and add and add. Storage, I think, is a really big deal. I'm kind of a geek about storing my tools and things and getting organized. Milwaukee, for example, has this great rolling tool chest. It's heavy duty, it's stackable, it's got a handle on it, and it's portable. So great way for Dad to take care of all those tools that he has. And then for the mechanic dad, this 50-piece mechanics tool set makes the perfect gift. Now, if dad's like me, I like to take pride in my yard. I like to make everything look just perfect. Cordless outdoor power is awesome. Ryobi has these 40-volt tools. This is a combo kit, actually, 40-volt cordless. It's got a string trimmer and a blower from Ryobi, and this technology has come so far that it's really as powerful as the old gas-powered tools. So you don't have to deal with all the gas or the fumes or the noise, and it makes Dad's job in the yard much, much easier. And if you want to take it up a notch even more, this 18-volt cordless radio with Bluetooth from Ryobi allows Dad to take his tunes anywhere he wants to go.
Oh, and speaking of being outside, I know this is the time of year to do that. Any other ideas for dads that love to be outdoors and work outdoors?
Yeah, so grilling, obviously, this is the time to grill and chill. And what's happening today, the trend is smart grills. I know it sounds crazy, but smart technology in grills. We have a whole lineup, including the NextGrill Nevo 720 propane gas digital smart grill, or the Traeger Pro 780 Wi-Fi pellet grill and smoker. So these actually allow Dad to download an app, control the grill from the app. So he can monitor the grill temp, the food temp, find accessories, recipes, all kinds of great stuff. Now, there's even a Traeger app that you can use on your Apple Watch. It kind of adds a whole new meaning to watch the grill. Get it? Sorry, I had to throw in a dad joke. Also, accessories are great as well. So if Dad has the perfect grill, think about like grill covers and grilling tools and cleaning tools. Like this NextGrill 8-piece starter set. It's got everything Dad needs to get going on that grill. And then when it comes to chilling, don't forget about things like outdoor living. So Hampton Bay has this Laurel Oak 7-piece black steel outdoor patio set. So it just allows Dad to take a little time to enjoy the family. And again, that's one of those gifts that kind of gives to everybody in the family. Finally, my favorite, and I'm very excited about this, is the Hot Shot Explorer portable low smoke round wood burning fire pit. This thing is so cool. It is portable. It's 19.5 inches. It has a stand. It has the carry bag, and it's low smoke. It's 70% less smoke than normal fire pits because of the air technology. This one is on my list for sure.
And speaking of what's on your list, if there's one gift you could buy yourself, what would it be?
I would say the Traeger 780 Wi-Fi pellet grill, and I would say the Hot Shot fire pit. That would be my picks.
Well, these are such great recommendations. Thank you so much, Dave White from Home Depot, for joining us with these fun, useful, practical ideas for Father's Day. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Carrie Hogan. We're talking about royal jelly and queen cells and all the fun stuff in our beehives. And you're here, you're representing Knapp Harvest, Knapp Ranch, Knapp Garden. You come in and you tell me everything that's going on, and I literally have to take a nap because you wear me out.
I know. It wears me out every day, too. Yeah, yesterday I had my bee hat on, helping our master beekeeper look at all our hives and, see what's going on in there. And and today I'm, Nap Harvest, Nap Garden Center. It just, keeps it interesting. But, let's talk about Nap Garden Center a little bit, just because it's that time of year and beautiful, beautiful stuff. We've got herbs and veggies and annuals and perennials, and a lot of the perennials that you can grow up here and are really wonderful pollinator attractors. And a lot of these are in good sized pots. So for our area, that's a good way to start. You start with a little guy. By the end of summer, it's that big.
Wow.
Start with this big, and and especially with perennials, you can grow those year after, they come back year after year.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know the difference between an annual and a perennial, and those perennials just keep coming back.
They keep coming back. I call the perennials are much more of a value. Yep. Annuals are fun for your, window boxes and your things that won't come back. Yep. Yeah, anyway. So we've got beautiful things there, and we're open 7 days a week. We are an Eagle behind City Market on Rural Road, and open 8 a.m. till 5:30 every day, Saturdays and Sundays 8 till 4.
Okay.
So come on in. It's beautiful.
I'm going to clarify. So the City Market over in Eagle, not the one here in Avon.
That's
so
right. Yeah,
don't get
in
confused
Eagle.
on that. Go
we
to
are
Eagle,
in Eagle.
Right there. Yep.
Yeah, and it's really fun. I've been spending a lot of money there, but big lavender plants and things like that.
Oh, beautiful.
And again, we can give you advice. Lavender plants deter the deer and the rabbits and things like that. So we can help you with that garden to help you with the xeriscaping, less water. I'm going to be ripping up a part of my lawn and putting in white clover, because clover regenerates, you don't have to mow it. It's soft on your feet, and it blooms once in a while. So anyway, there's lots of alternatives out there we can help you with at Nap Garden Center. So come on by and see us. And then we've got the Nap Harvest, which we brought in quite a few. Nap Harvest is our little marketplace over there in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. And we're like an indoor farmer's market. We have a lot of our Nap products, our Nap's nectar, which would be our honeys and our lip balms, things that Carmen makes out of the beehive. So she'll formulate products around the beeswax and the propolis and the royal jelly and all that.
Yeah, and I know everything you've got over there, the vegetables and the fruits are all organic, a lot of local sourcing when it comes to that. And then from an environmental standpoint, you've got the refill stations.
Yes, which is awesome, and that's a really great point. And speaking of veggies, I have to tell you, the heirloom tomatoes are arriving today.
Oh.
Big day at Nap Harvest. So they are looking beautiful. They're a little earlier. And so when tomatoes start coming in, watch out. Yep. That's our #1 seller after that. Yep. It's amazing, and they're just gorgeous, and they taste so much better than what you're going to get because they were picked, well, let's see, they would have been picked yesterday.
Wow.
So that's pretty fresh. You know.
I'm going to have to come talk to you because last year I planted some beautiful tomatoes, had beautiful tomato plants going, had some big green ones. As soon as they turned red, it was like a magnet for the deer.
Oh, dear.
And they loved them. I'm going to have to either infuse some lavender around it or put a fence around it.
Yes. I mean, there are lots of ways to save your plants, that's for sure. And we're not battling the wildlife, but we certainly are trying to fit in.
Yep.
And so, and if they're hungry, sometimes I let them go for that. But it gets discouraging. But we have lots of new products that came in at Nap Harvest, and I love some of the names. The Naked Bee, Beeoch. These are all really wonderful. There's a sunscreen, 100% natural, 30 SPF. Wow. We've got like bath and body gels and tinted makeup, and I put in this royal jelly in here because we've been talking about that. Royal jelly, if you put a little warm water and put it on your face, leave it on for 20 minutes, it's one of the best masks you can have. It pulls out all sorts of impurities, and it really helps smooth out wrinkles and things like that.
See, I do that. I'm actually 90 years old. So
that's awesome. That's great. That's great. If you're 90, I'm 102.
Yeah. So you know what's coming around the corner? Father's Day.
Yes, you're right. And we do have lots and lots of ideas and gifts for Father's Day. That's a great idea. And, again, we've got food, meats, fish. You could cook up a wonderful dinner for your dad and pick up some gifts as well. and have a great weekend. It's coming up.
Yeah, we just had a segment where Home Depot, we had a representative on, and they were talking about gifts for Dad, and you want to make sure you get something useful.
Yes.
And they want that experiential gift to
Yes.
give. So getting out there and getting something that you and Dad and the family can enjoy together is one of those best gifts. And where better place to get it?
Then Nap Harvest
Yeah.
or Nap Garden Center. I would
Right.
maybe say for a gift for your dad, you could take a little piece of the grass that he has to spend so much time taking care of and put some pollinator plants in there and make a little less work for Dad.
There you go.
Just thinking
Solving
about
problems,
it.
that's what we do.
Absolutely. And I also wanted to mention too that we are looking for a sales retail person at Nap Harvest. So if you're interested in joining our team, we have an awful good time. We work all the different businesses, so you learn about a lot. Come see us.
Yeah.
We'd love to talk to you.
Kind of a rewarding position to have, too.
It is.
Yeah.
It really, really is.
Now, I love we replaced our TVA
Yes.
pillow with this bee pillow. This is beautiful. It's almost like an embroidery.
Yeah, I think it's called crewel work, but we have a lot of different styles and different things like that. So rugs and, it's for a little store, it's got everything in it. It's just interesting. A little, the grocery part and the gift part and the honey part and fresh flowers. So it's a fun place to shop.
Well, great. Well, thanks again for coming in, Carrie.
Absolutely.
It's always a pleasure having you in. So if you're out there and you need to get something for Dad, there's no better place to go than the Nap Harvest. Get the fruits of the labor from Nap Ranch. Go over to Nap Garden Center and get some of the items that you need to make that garden the best. They've got a great tea compost over there that's all natural, and that's going to help out with your gardening as well. So get out there and visit Nap Harvest and get some of those wonderful supplies, either for yourself or get something for Dad. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TVA is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming, like Flashback on Vale Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TVA segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We saw that cloud coverage kind of dissipate for a little bit earlier this morning. Now it's rolling back in, and we're going to see this throughout the course of today. Even though we're going to see some intense cloud coverage throughout the course of today, make sure that you layer up with your sunscreen. Temperatures first thing this morning, 59 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 76, a 20% chance of precipitation. We are going to see those east-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour if you're getting outside to do anything. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage is just going to slowly roll in and out throughout the course of today. We are expecting that 20% chance of precipitation. We saw a little bit first thing this morning, and that could continue throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, our temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm, 91 degrees. A lot more cloud coverage down there with a 20% chance of precipitation. 78 in Vail, 76 in Avon, and 80 in Eagle. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 47 degrees is our overnight low. That sun is setting later and later until we reach that summer solstice, so it's going to go down at 8:33 p.m. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, we're going to see those temperatures reach up into the 80s, continuing into Saturday, and then starting to cool down by Sunday. On Tuesday, we are expecting to see those temperatures into the mid-60s. So just be prepared for these warmer temperatures throughout the course of the weekend, and then we will start to see those cool down just a little bit. We're standing right here in front of Eyepieces, where we're going to chat with the experts in just a moment, so make sure that you stay tuned for the last little bit of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
I told you that we were going to be in Eyepieces, and now we're here with the goggle experts and glasses experts. I've got Danny Barry, and I've got Garrett Alexander. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. It was kind of a scramble. We've been giggling a little bit first thing this morning. So this is a location that we have not been in before. Who wants to give us some information on that?
Yeah, so this is our newest location. It's called Eyepieces Sport. So it's really dedicated to sport eyewear, sport helmets, really anything you need for these mountain games, mountain sports, biking, fishing, running, anything like that. So yeah, this summer we're doing something kind of new, and we're bringing in bike helmets, which is super exciting. And we have Smith with us this weekend because they have great bike helmets.
And so I would imagine that's what's on your head right now. And let's just take a look at this helmet that you've got on. You've got the MIPS, you've got the honeycomb, you've got the fun colors. So what do you have in your hands then?
Well, first thing is I've been running Smith helmets for, probably
6-7 years. And I've always been a huge fan, so I am super excited to bring in Smith helmets this year. I mean, we're kind of like the full sport dorks, as well as optical dorks. Like, after this interview, I'm heading up the mountain. Hence. But another thing that I'm really excited about is going to be the Smith Mainline helmet. And what I really like about this helmet, so it has the Colroyd technology, which is going to be a more consistent energy absorption system, but it also provides a lot of ventilation, and they're just really comfortable helmets. Like, if you ski with a Smith helmet, or even if you don't, like, it's a very comfortable helmet, but also they're introducing the full face design, but it's in a lightweight profile, which I really like because you get that safety protection, but you don't feel like a bobblehead where your head's bouncing around with the weight on your head. So.
All the convenient factors, and it's nice that you guys are doing it all right here because you've got your stunner shades on, ready to get out there and mountain bike, and I'm sure there's a specific reason on why you picked this lens when you're getting out there.
Yes, so you just did weather, and it's a little cloudy out, so this is going to be my prescription Maui Gems, and it's going to be a rose-based lens, which is just really nice in these kind of overcast conditions. A lot of the time I will also run transition lenses. I definitely pick certain lenses for certain styles, or even if I'm road biking or mountain biking. Life is options, but it's also look good and see good. So we do all prescription sports as well.
And that leads me to my next question. There are some great services that you guys offer here. So between eye exams and getting your prescriptions made, you can do that all right here.
Yeah, so we have 2 locations throughout the valley that have doctor services, so you can get your eye exam done. And then we have a full-service lab as well. So really the start-to-finish process is done at Eyepieces. And we really specialize in sport optics. So whether you're needing like a golf prescription lens, a biking prescription lens, we can tailor-make those lenses specifically for those sports. So just like you have a specific shoe for a specific sport, eyewear is the same way.
Which is really important because vision is precision when you're getting out there. And whether you're skiing, biking, riding, hiking, golfing, whatever it is that you like to do, it's important that you can see all of those little details just to keep yourself safe and everyone around you safe.
Totally agree. Yeah, so the prescription's really going to make the biggest difference if that's what you need out there on, slopes or the trails or out in the water, whatever you need.
Whatever your possibility is, whatever thing you like, they've got you covered here at Eyepieces. And you guys have 7 convenient locations. So where are you guys located and what are the hours of each and every location?
Yeah, so we have 7 locations, including 1 in Snowmass. In the Vale Valley, we have 4 in Vail. 1 is including Lion's Head, 1 in Beaver Creek, and 1 in Edwards. Our hours are kind of changing as the season comes along, but right now, for the most part, we're like 10 to 6.
And then you've got some major key brands here, so things like Maui Jim, and then, of course, Smith and Varney. We've been talking a lot about them recently, and so we've got some nice Smith glasses right here. I'm going to just bring these over. We're going to talk a little bit about these. I'm going to give you this pair, and then I'm actually just going to put this pair on my face because I think that they're really fun.
I love these.
Yeah, me too.
Obviously, I love something with color, and I just love the kind of this granite look to it. And plus, you get that ultimate shield protection from the wind, from rocks. Like, I went riding last night, and there was a lot of times because you'll kind of go in and out of puddles where I was having, like, rocks hit my teeth. And I'm like, okay, don't smile. Trying not to smile. But it was also a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun, especially because we are in that shift of season, right, where people can kind of enjoy whatever is coming their way. And I mean, I feel like these are just fun to wear anyway. I feel like these just look great.
Yeah, and we actually have Smith here today, tomorrow, and Saturday at our sports store, which is adjacent to the Sun and Elf Hotel. So they're going to be here showcasing kind of all the newest styles as far as sunglasses and helmets. So come on by. We have gifts with purchase for any Smith product that's sold. And in addition to that, we also have Oakley at all of our other Vail locations, so Bridge Street, Village Center, and Lions Head. and we're going to be doing a raffle for some really cool prizes. So come inside, you can get a raffle and enter your chance to win some cool Oakley prizes and some gift with purchase for any Oakley sale.
You guys always have great events going on, and you get to meet so many cool people when you come in here during these events. And so all weekend long, people can just come and talk to the experts, not only you guys here, but the experts from the specific companies, which makes it really fun.
Yeah, our sales reps are super knowledgeable, and they always have the fun new stuff with them and can give you some tidbits. And the gift with purchase is always fun too. So come on by.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I think we look pretty good right now, and I think that and I should have been ready for that one. I think everyone should come in and chat with you guys, and especially because right now is the time to kind of get your eyes checked. I always feel like when I come off of winter season, my eyes are so strained from the reflection from the snow and the sun, because I'm the worst at wearing sunglasses, that then it's important that I'm like, okay, I should get my eyes looked at. And so if people want to do that, what 2 locations can they do so?
Yeah, so at Village Center, which is across from the Solaris, we have an exam room, and then in Edwards Corner, we also do. If someone wants to schedule an eye exam, they can call us, or they can go onto our website, which is myeyepieces.com, and that's where you can contact us to schedule an eye exam.
Danny, Garrett, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me this morning. I always love coming in here. You guys always make me giggle right before the interview, which makes it really hard to compose myself, but I'm glad we got through it. Thank you again for coming in. We're going to take it over to Kevin. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow, and thank all of you for tuning in today. Kevin, are you jealous that I've got to have so much fun this morning in all of the activities I've gotten to do?
You know, Maddie, I am always jealous. It's always a party over there at Eyepieces, and especially in that new facility that they have geared around sports and everything for the GoPro games. Looks like even more of a fun time. So thank you, Danny Berry, for having us in there to Eyepieces and then able to model all those awesome glasses. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, same time, same place, TV8. If you're outside, don't forget the sunscreen. It's going to be some beautiful weather, so get out and enjoy the mountains. We'll be back tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle. We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in to Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Hi, I'm Tracy Miller, and this is Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm so happy to be back in the TV8 kitchen. We're up and rolling, and they invited me in to do some cooking classes. Now, I have been cooking in the Valley and eating very healthy for a long time. So what I do is I study food, I study ingredients, and I study the health benefits of food. So any advice that I give you today or any information, there will be a source because I do a lot of reading and researching. And one of my favorite things to cook, everybody always asks me, Tracy, what's your favorite thing to cook? One of my favorite things to cook is shrimp. And a couple different reasons. First of all, it is the simplest thing that you can possibly cook. And it's really good for you. Very high in protein, very low in fat, and very low in calories. So today what we're doing is we're looking at two different types of shrimp. Now, you hear about farmed seafood all the time and the health benefits of eating more seafood, but it's hard to find wild caught often. So right now what we're looking at is a farmed shrimp, which is right here, and then a wild caught shrimp, which is right over here. So they look very similar and they taste pretty similar as well. The health benefits from wild caught seafood is a little bit better than farm raised. So what I'm going to tell you today is, and I actually use both of them very often. The wild caught you can find at City Market. It's a Key West, Florida wild caught. Sometimes it's tough to find. So instead of not eating shrimp because you can't find the wild caught, just go with the City Market brand because they really do a nice job. That's going to be a farmed shrimp. And what you do is really try to look for farmed shrimp that's from the USA. It's hard to find, but sometimes you can. The City Market stuff, I believe, is from Taiwan, and that is a pretty good farmed shrimp. So you usually can buy it raw, which is delicious, or you can buy it just already cooked like this. And when you're looking at the farm shrimp, or when you're looking at any seafood or any shrimp at all, if the tail is stuck on it like this, then that means it's going to be a pretty decent piece of fish. So when you see kind of the tail drying up and it like separating from the shrimp, from the piece of meat, then you can say, all right, maybe I'm not going to go with shrimp today, or I'm going to go with a wild caught shrimp because that means it's getting old and it's just not going to have as good of a flavor. But basically the shrimp that I buy at City Market that is farmed is very delicious and it's nice and easy. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do two different dishes with shrimp. First of all, I'm going to cook some of the wild caught shrimp. I'm going to show you how simple and